welcome to another edition of Food Sack. Today I have something that I never thought I would be reviewing. I have tried to avoid 7-Eleven. I've been going there too much. And I've also avoided doing reviews of pies. I think a lot of people are reviewing pies. That field of food reviewers, it's saturated. Too many people are doing pies. But god dang it, 7-Eleven have dragged me back into doing a pie review from 7-Eleven because I was there this afternoon and I saw they had from Daniel's Donuts a full breakfast pie, including sausage, eggs, beans, and cheese. And not just ordinary beans, Heinz baked beans. The top shelf baked beans. Look, this is fairly ludicrous, but also very alluring. I am captivated by such an idea. Very English-coded sort of meal. I do wonder if they have this in England. As we know, English cooking is some of the best cooking in Britain. But yeah, if they don't have this in the UK, I'm very surprised. And yeah, maybe they'll be trying it out soon. Anyway, it looks pretty interesting. Let's check it out. Jeez. Alrighty, already it's spilt a lot of crumbs on me. I should have had a tray. Anyway, here it is. That is a fairly anemic looking. Not very brown. Not as brown as I would have liked, really. Still quite warm. Yeah, look, on the outside, it is by all means an ordinary pie, but it's what's on the inside that counts. Let's give it a go. Fair bit of crust in that. Let's continue. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, they said cheese. They weren't lying about the cheese. You know, this isn't normally how I would eat a pie, but I might just take the lid off for a bit and yeah, really examine the guts. Okay, that's what's happening inside. Look, they're not lying. There is definitely chunks of sausage in there. Oh yeah, I can see the beans. And just some orange sludge. Have they squished the beans? Look out, I think they've squished the beans. That's my British accent. Yeah, look, I don't mind this much. Like, it's all right. It's got like little cubes of, I think that's ham. That, looked like ham, but it didn't taste like ham. It was very soft. What is this? Yeah, you can see, like, it's not as bean heavy as I thought it would be. Interesting. Alright, that's the sausage. That's actually not bad. Kind of skinless. It's more of like a wiener than, you know, a brown British sausage. It's definitely not as tomatoey as I thought. The beans actually taste like non-flavored. There's not a very strong tomato flavor in here at all, which is interesting. But that's not bad. Like, I prefer it, just that beany sort of taste. Like, it's not being drowned out by a sugary, sweet tomato, so it's not bad. The texture is interesting. It's very mashed bean style texture, but I'm actually fairly impressed with this. Cannot taste the egg at all, which, again, I don't know. I wasn't looking forward to eating egg in a pie, to be honest. Like, on balance, this is fairly good. These sausage chunks are pretty tasty, and there's quite a few of them. The beans add a nice texture. Not for everyone, but I quite like the texture. The eggs, not really there, but like, I wasn't that excited. And the cheese, I can't really taste the cheese either, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure what this yellow sort of sludge is. I think it's bean and egg muck, which, it doesn't sound great, but it is actually fairly good. So look, it's late in the afternoon, but I would say if it was 6 a.m. and, you ate pies a lot, this is actually pretty good. It's actually really not bad. It's very Moorish. I keep, like, coming back to it. I was ready to eat half of it and toss the rest out, but, yeah, no, they've actually done quite a good job here. Daniel, I am impressed. The one thing I would add to make it a little bit more British is some brown sauce. Now, not inside, you would have to supply that your own. I wish I did have some in the Flavormobile. A little brown sauce on top would go really nice. Personally, I would put on a bit of Daddy's favorite. That's my favorite brown sauce, but you know, any brown sauce would do. But yeah, this is strangely edible. Interestingly, the sausage does not have skin. It kind of reminds me of the square sausage that I had in Scotland. Yeah, it's pretty good. I reckon people from the UK would go mad for this. If anyone from the UK is watching, get yourself to a 7-Eleven. I'm really interested to hear your opinion on Daniel's Donuts take on an English favorite. Anyway, I will leave it there. Many thanks for watching. I shall catch you all later. Cheerio.